That Madam's last name is pronounced Calpuno, no G.
Got up?
Good afternoon, sports fans. Welcome to another exciting edition of High School Sports here on your high school sports leader, Oregon Sports Beat. Today, from the Owens Softball Complex at East Delta Park, it's 6A girls softball action featuring the Central Catholic Rams and the Gresham Gophers. Hi, everybody. I'm Dave Hall. I'll be doing the play-by-play today. Can't be any better than to be out doing softball and baseball. We've waited a long time for this, and it's here right now. Both coaches out talking with the umpires. This is Central Catholic. They are 3-1, including two. Let me make sure on this because I've got this written down here. Central Catholic is actually 2-0 in the Mount Hood Conference, 3-1 overall. This is Gresham, and they are 1-2 in the Mount Hood Conference and 2-2 overall. Now, I would point out to you, the Gresham team is playing under Gresham colors and the Gresham mascot, but they have a couple of players from David Douglas on the roster, including 3 players. So it's in effect kind of a combined team, although they play under David Douglas. Let me recap for you. I mentioned that Central Catholic is 3-1 overall. They opened the season with a loss to Franklin. Then they had wins over Reynolds, Clackamas, and Scappoose. So 2-0 in Mount Hood Conference action, 3-1 overall. The Gresham team is 1-2 in Mount Hood Conference and 2-2 overall. They opened the season with a big win over Lincoln, 21-5. Then they lost to Clackamas, 11-0. They lost to Barlow, and in their last action, they won at Reynolds, 16-7. So both these teams have wins over Reynolds. Central Catholic has a win over Clackamas, and Gresham has a loss to Clackamas. So we're about to get this one underway. Again, we're at Owens Softball Complex at East Delta Park. That's head coach Casey Gardenhire for Gresham, head coach Sarah Stouffer for Central Catholic. On the mound today for Gresham will be number 17, their pitcher, Sophia Bean. And on the mound for Central Catholic, the pitcher will be number 22, Allie Hyde. I want to thank Central Catholic catcher Aurora Prettyman, and she helped me with the roster and with the pronunciation. So thanks to her. Top of the first coming up for Gresham. Their first 3 hitters, the leadoff hitter will be number 21, the shortstop, Autumn Gabori Parker, followed by the catcher, number 7, Alyssa Smith, and the third baseman, and that is number 8, and that is Malia Alexander. Cleanup hitter for Gresham will be number 22, the second baseman, and that is Elizabeth Tucholsky. Out on the mound, number 22, Allie Hyde, right-hander. Thanks for joining us today. I want to remind you, we will be with you tomorrow night, 6:30 is the start time, and that will be from Walker Stadium in Lentz Park. We'll bring you the boys' action, Central Catholic and Gresham. Beautiful day, no clouds in the sky. Field looks to be in great shape. Throw down to second. First batter coming to the plate. Number 21, Autumn Gabori Parker. She is the shortstop. Right-handed hitter. Outfield straight away. Prettyman behind the plate. Here we go. First pitch. High, ball one. 1-0 the count. Scoreboard on here at Delta Park. One on the count, the pitch. Fouled off. 1-1 to the batter, Autumn Gabori Parker. Leadoff hitter of this game. Hyde sets. The pitch, swing and foul back. Right in front of our camera. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Parker steps back in, the pitch. That fouled out of play down the first baseline. All right, we have to get a ball in play. Bench throws it out to Ali Hyde. 1 ball, 2 strikes, nobody out. Parker the hitter, the shortstop. There's a little nubber down the third base line, the throw over to first, and well, let's see. I think they called that a foul ball. Yes, they did. It's a foul ball. It was a foul ball. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Inside, ball 2. 2-2 the count. Hyde to pitch, high, ball 3, full count. Central Catholic Rams, Gresham Gophers. Full count to the first hitter, Autumn Gabori Parker. High, ball 4. So the first batter of the game draws a walk. Runner down on first. This is the catcher, Alyssa Smith, number 7. Right-handed hitter. Aurora Prettyman went out to the mound, talking to Ali Hyde. Infield in, looking to turn a double play right here. Low, ball 1, inside, there's the throw down to first, runner back. One and 0, 1 on, nobody out, top of the first. There's the ball fouled back. Even the count up at 1-1. Swing and a miss, throw down to first. Runner back. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Got the batter to swing at a high pitch. You know that old saying, can't lay off the high fastball, can't hit it. The pitch, another high fastball and a strikeout. So 1 out. This is the number 3 hitter, number 8. Malia Alexander, the third baseman, a right-handed hitter. Smith chased a couple of high fastballs. There's a high fastball, low, right down the middle. A strike. No balls, one strike. There's a ground ball down to second. Going to go to first. Hurry. And the out. Runner advances down to second base. So Alexander grounds out. 4-3. Parker goes down to second base. This is the cleanup hitter, number 25, the right fielder. I'm sorry. This is the cleanup hitter, the second baseman, number 22, Elizabeth Tucholsky. No balls, one strike on Tucholsky. Runner on second, 2 out. High, ball 1. Even the count up, 1-1. Hyde set. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Another high fastball. Right now, Allie Hyde having great success with that rise ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Tucholsky steps back in. There's the ball down in the dirt. Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. Runner on second. Deuce is wild. There's the ball popped up behind third base. Shortstop over and comes up with a catch. Nice defensive play that time by Brenda Polito. And the side is retired. No runs, no hits, no errors, 1 runner left on base. And after the top of the first, our score here, Gresham nothing, Central Catholic nothing, coming to bat. Right, the pitcher on the mound for the Gresham Gophers will be number 17, Sophia Bean. First 3 hitters for Central Catholic. Leadoff hitter will be the second baseman, Sophia Maycutt, be followed by the third baseman, number 1, El Merlino, and then the shortstop, number 2, Brenda Polito. Bean on the mound. Warm-up pitch in the dirt. I think it hit her thigh. The 3-1 Rams, the 2-2 Gophers here at Delta Park. We're in the bottom of the first. Okay, Bean throws a changeup that time. We're just about ready. That's not us, Alva, right? Somebody's playing Christmas music. Okay, that's optimistic. No, I hope we do. I've gone long enough without a Christmas. All right, first batter coming up. This is the second baseman, number 13, Sophia Maycutt. Right-handed hitter. Maycutt facing Bean. We're set. Lays down a bunt right in front, fielded by Bean over to first base. First baseman loses it. That ball goes down the right field line. Maycutt headed for 3. So Maycutt down to third base on an error. Maycutt laid the ball down right in front of the plate. Bean fielded. The throw was low, went under the first baseman's glove. Maycutt kept running the whole time. All right. This is Merlino, the third baseman, number 1. Fakes the bunt. 1 ball, no strikes. Maycutt down at third on the error. Outside, ball 2, throw down to third. Maycutt turned her back and just barely got back to third base. Merlino wants to take a timeout, go down and talk to coach at third base. Pats her on the head. 2 balls, no strikes. Hitters count, 2 balls, no strikes. I'm the batter. I go down to the coach and saying, Coach, let me hit away. Fakes the bunt that time, went, presented a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. On deck, Brenda Polito. There's the ball foul down the third baseline. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Rams' only loss, opening season loss to Franklin. They've won 3 in a row. The pitch, low. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Bean sets. And a strike on the outside corner, a strikeout. So Merlino strikes out. Maycutt still down at third base. The hitter, number 2, the shortstop, Brenda Polito. Hits the ball up the middle and through. That's going to score a run. Polito down at first base, a single. Polito with an RBI. Cleanup hitter, the catcher, Aurora Prettyman, number 14. She has a runner down at first. Rams have the lead, 1-0. 1 out. And there's a strike. Caught the top outside corner.
2-2-4.
Prettyman rubbing her elbow. Stepped out of the box for a second. The pitch low. Nice stop by the catcher. Behind the plate, that's Alyssa Smith for Gresham.
1-2-5.
There's a ball. Hit short to the second baseman, over to first. Polito moves up. Prettyman grounds out, 4-3. 2 out. Polito moves up to second base. I don't know if you can hear The Gresham coach sounding out those 3 numbers. Those are pitch numbers. High, ball 1, 1-0. Different numbers for different sequences to tell a pitcher what pitch he wants to throw. You heard him yell 2-4-2 this time. There's the ball lined sharply foul down the third baseline. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs, 1 run in. That's a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. We're in the bottom of the first. Rams lead 1-0. There's the ball over the shortstop's head. That's going to score a run. And Polito in to score. So a Hyde with a single and an RBI. Polito scores. Runner on first, 2 out. The hitter is the first baseman, Aaliyah Kelly, number 6. There's the ball fouled back. No balls, 1 strike. So an RBI for Brenda Polito, an RBI for Allie Hyde, the pitcher, to help herself.
3-4-3.
And there's a strike. Runner headed down to second, slides in, and she is out. Out at second. So Hyde out. All right, bottom of the first. 2 runs. Two hits. 1 error. Nobody left on base with the runner getting thrown out. And our score at the end of 1, it is Central Catholic 2, Gresham 0. Allie Hyde on the mound. She helped herself out with an RBI single. Due up for Gresham, the number 5 hitter, Nayeli Ramirez, the right fielder, should be followed by Perry Leo, the left fielder, and then Kendall Gardenhire, the first baseman. No runs, no hits, no errors for Gresham at the end of 1. For Central Catholic, 2 runs, 2 hits, 1 error. I'm sorry, I gave that error to Central Catholic. That error was at Gresham. All right. Nayeli Ramirez, right fielder, number 25, right-handed hitter. Not seen a left-handed hitter yet for the Gophers. Hyde, high, ball 1. Top of the second. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. There's a swing and a miss, a rise ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Hyde's got that rise ball going today. Swing and a miss and a strikeout. Second strikeout of the game for Allie Hyde. And one down. This will bring up number 9, the left fielder, Perry Leo. Batter set. There's a chopper towards the mound, picked up, no throw. And a foul ball. Umpire steps right out and calls that a foul ball. So foul ball, no balls, one strike. There's the ball right down the middle. No balls, 2 strikes. Hyde has 2 strikeouts here in the second. Swing and a miss. Another strikeout, that's 2 in a row. 3 in the game for Hyde. So Perry Leo strikes out. This is the first baseman, number 15, Kendall Gardenhire. I'm sorry, number 45. Gardenhire steps in. Hyde's fanned the last 2. Fouled back. 0-1 the count. Picked up a little bit of a wind right now. Otherwise, a beautiful day at Delta Park. 0-1 the count. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Hyde strike away from striking out the side. Foul back. Oh. 0-2. A swing and a miss. Hyde strikes out the side. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. After 1.5, it's Central Catholic 2, Gresham nothing. All right, due up for Central Catholic here in the bottom of the second. It'll be the first baseman, Aaliyah Kelly.
I'm trying, guys.
The center field, Danny Calcano, and the right fielder, Gracie Hudson.
In the shade.
Sylvie Bean heads back out to the mound. She gave up 2 runs on 2 hits in the first inning.
Oregon what? Oregon Sports Feed?
How do you get the nice?
Bean going through her warm-ups.
Sunny. Next week when it's raining, dude, I'm out. Got it?
into the box. This is Aaliyah Kelly, the first baseman, number 6. 2-0 Rams, bottom of the second. Coach yells out 2-2-1. Hyde looks at the sleeve on her wrist. And the ball hit a long way. And that's a home run. Kelly with a home run. Wow, she just looked at that pitch, jerked it over the left field wall. Three to nothing Rams. So Aaliyah Kelly with a home run. At the plate, number 4, the center fielder, Yanni Calcano. Squares way, bunt, now pulls it back.
I messaged everybody to see if they could find it. So I was trying to see.
2 balls, no strikes, no out. There's a strike. 2 balls and a strike. Calcano taken all the way. And outside, ball 3, 3-1. Three and one, nobody out. 3-0 our score. Yanni Calcano at bat. Sophie Bean on the mound for Gresham. A swing and foul right back behind the plate. Count goes full at 3-2. Count is full, set, and a low pitch. Umpire calls that a strike. That's a strikeout, second of the game for Sophie Bean. All right, at the plate, the right fielder, Gracie Hudson. Hudson, number 7, takes the first pitch, ball 1. Low inside, ball 2, 2-0. Two and 0 the count, 1 out. There's a pitch right down the middle, strike. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. That ball fouled behind the plate. 2-2 now the count. Two the count, 1 out, 1 in. 3-0 Rams lead. And there's the strike. Second strikeout in a row for Sophie Bean. She now has 3 for the game. All right, this is the right fielder, Mallory Taylor. Outside, ball 1. All right, I may have some of the numbers here wrong. Let me check my review. The home run, of course, was by number 6, Aaliyah Kelly. Then the strikeout, number 4, that was Danny Calcano. Then the second strikeout, that was actually Elle Prettyman, and I'll get her first name for you in just a second. She was number 7, and this hitter is number 11. This is Gracie Hudson. And Hudson, a line drive signal into right field. So again, let me set this inning for you. It was Aaliyah Kelly with the home run, Danny Calcano with the strikeout, Prettyman with the strikeout, and this was 11, Gracie Hudson with the single. Okay, I think we're set. And single, and she's down at first. Now we go back to the top of the order, and that's popped up, and that drops in. It was popped up behind first base. Right fielder came in, confusion between the first baseman and the right fielder. It drops. You know what? We're going to get that a base hit. It dropped in between. A single. Sophia Maycutt goes down to second base. Third base goes Gracie Hudson. At the plate, this is El Merlino. She's the third baseman. She struck out in the first inning, left-handed hitter. There's a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Runner on second and third. Down to second is Maycutt. Down to third is Hudson. Outside, 1 ball, 2 strikes. So Merlino was up in the first. She's up again here in the second. And there's a ball up the middle. That may score 2. It does. A single for Merlino. 2 RBIs. There's another ball hit down to second base, the throw over to first, and that'll retire the side by Polito. All right, the totals for Central Catholic that time: 3 runs, 4 hits, 1 runner left on base, no errors. Our score after 2, it is Central Catholic 5, Gresham nothing. Allie Hyde back out to the mound. So last inning, Kelly with a home run, Aaliyah Kelly. A single that time for Gracie Hudson. Another single for Sophia Maycutt. A single for Merlino. And then the last out was the ground out, second to first for Brenda Polito. So at the end of 2, it's 5-0, Central Catholic. In the third here, by the way, totals for Central Catholic, that's 5 runs on 6 hits. Due up this inning 4, the Gresham Gophers. Let me get all my paperwork put together here. All right, due up for the Gophers, the number 8 hitter, and that's the pitcher, number 17, Sophia Bean. and then the center fielder, number 2, Allie Downing. And then we'll go back to the top of the order. Number 21, Autumn Gabori Parker. Low, even the count up at 1-1. The pitch, fouled back. 1 ball, 2 strikes, nobody out. Top of the third, 5-0 Rams lead. Another foul ball. Beans fouled back 3 now. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Sophie Bean, the pitcher. Top of the third. There's a ball lined between short and third, a base hit. First hit of the game for Gresham, being a single. Brings up the catcher, number 2, Allie Downing. I'm sorry, the center fielder, Allie Downing. We're going to have a pinch runner. This is White running down at first base for the pitcher, Bean. White, number 15. So 1 on, nobody out. Due up. This is Allie Downing. Left-handed hitter. The pitch, strike. Off-speed pitch. No balls, 1 strike. High, ball 2. I'm sorry, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Allie Hyde on the mound for the Rams. Already has struck out 4 in the game, including the side in the second. Swing and a miss. One ball, 2 strikes. Low, ball 2. Count even, 2-2, nobody out. Runner down at first. That is White running for Bean. There's a strike. And that is strike 3. Hyde has now struck out 4 of the last 5 batters and 5 total. 1 out, runner down at first. Go back to the top of the order. This is 21, Autumn Gabori Parker, the shortstop. She walked to start the game. Fouls that back. Top of the third, 5-0 Rams. And there's a ball hit to the shortstop. They'll go to second, over to first, high. Yep, that went in the dugout. Runner will go down to second base. So, fielder's choice. 6-4 on the throw. And the runner, Gabori Parker, goes down to second base. So 2 out now. They got White to pinch runner. There's the strike. Got White to pinch runner. Down at second base. The throw over to first was high. Because of that, Gabori Parker down to second base on the error. 0-1 the count. Swing and a miss, a late swing. I mentioned Hyde already has 5 strikeouts. Oh, and 2 in the dirt. Nice block there by Prettyman. Alyssa Smith, the catcher, the hitter, she struck out in the first. The first of the 5 strikeouts for Allie Hyde. The pitch, swing and a miss, and strikes out again. So no runs, 1 hit, 1 runner left on base, and 1 error. After 2.5, our score here, it is Central Catholic 5, Gresham nothing. Gresham, no runs, 1 hit, 2 runners left on base. First one was the walk. We'll go to the bottom of the third, due up for the Rams. It'll be the cleanup hitter, the catcher, number 14, Aurora Prettyman, followed by the pitcher, number 22, Allie Hyde, and then the first baseman, number 6, Aaliyah Kelly. Looking forward to seeing her because last inning, she hit one over the left field wall. Well, I guess I shouldn't say wall, over the left field fence. Thanks for joining us here today at Oregon Sports Beat. 6:30 tomorrow night, Walker Stadium at Lentz Park. It'll be baseball, the Rams and the Gophers. Bean back on the mound. She has struck out. She struck out, let me see. She has struck out 3. 1 in the first inning, that was Merlino, and 2 in the second inning, Calcano and Prettyman. This is the catcher, Aurora Prettyman. She grounded out to the second baseman in the first. I think there's a change for the Gophers. They now have number 5 in right field, replacing Nayeli Ramirez. All right, Prettyman at the plate, the catcher. 0 for 1. Low, ball 2, 2-0. swing and a miss. 2 balls, 1 strike. Inside pitch. Hard hit ball to the shortstop. Throws over to first, and yes. Ground out, 6-3. 1 away, and this is the pitcher, Ali Hyde. Hyde, the left-handed hitter, in the box. There's the ball. Kind of nubbed over in foul territory. Third base. Top of the third. Low. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. High and outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Sophia Bean on the mound for Gresham. There's the ball popped up behind second base and drops in. That'll be a base hit. So Hyde, a base hit down at first base. This brings up Aaliyah Kelly. Kelly, number 6, the first baseman, homered in the second. So a solo home run. And we'll have a pinch runner down there for Hyde. The pinch runner is number 10, Feller. So the pinch runner down there for the pitcher. Left fielder takes a couple of steps back. Last time all she could do was look up. Kelly, set, low, ball 1. That ball nubbed down towards first base, and first baseman snags it. Fouled out. Foul out to 3, 2 down. This is Danny Calcano. She struck out in the second. There's the ball down to third. Over to first, scooped out of the dirt. Nice play, 3 down. Ground out, 5-3 for Central Catholic. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 runner left on base. So our score after 3, it is Central Catholic 5, Gresham nothing. Due up here in the top of the 4th for Gresham, being the number 3 hitter, number 8, Malia Alexander, followed by the cleanup hitter, number 22, the second baseman, Elizabeth Tuholsky, and then our substitute player, and we'll get that for you in a minute, for number 25, the right fielder, Nayeli Ramirez. Hyde on the mound for Central Catholic, I mentioned, she has 6 strikeouts through 3. 1 in the first, 3 in the second, struck out the side in order, and then 2 more in the third. Alexander, she grounded out to second in the first. There's the ball, low and inside, ball 1. That one, first pitch was low and outside that, or low and inside. That pitch was high and outside. 2-0. Top of the 4th. Swing and a miss. 2-1. Nice rise ball that time from Hyde. Another rise ball, even to count up at 2-2. In the dirt, the count goes full. Three balls, 2 strikes. This is the first hitter on the top of the 4th. High, base on balls. Second one given up by Hyde. This brings up Tucholsky, second base. She popped out to the shortstop in the first inning. There's a strike. No balls, 1 strike. Hyde set. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes. Oh, and 2 the count. Nobody out. Runner down at first on the walk. And they got that runner tied up down to second and safe. So the runner advances down to second on the stolen base. Now, 1 ball, 2 strikes, nobody out, runner on second. Tucholsky, the hitter. Thought they had the runner there kind of tied up, but the throw went down to first and she went on second. There's the throw behind the plate. That's going to move the runner down to third. Wild pitch, here comes the runner home. Wild pitch, it bounced off the backstop and bounced all the way down the third base line. And that's a run. Malia Alexander comes all the way from second to score. Two balls, 2 strikes. Now nobody on and a run in. First run of the game for Gresham. That was just a wild pitch high. There's the ball popped up. First baseman goes over, takes a look. That'll be out of play. Leah Kelly took a long look at that, but just went out of play. There's another foul down the third baseline. Count stays at 2-2. Nobody out. The pitch. And there's the strikeout, number 7. So Alexander scored that run. Nobody hit the ball. Rams threw it around. Now 1 run in, 1 out to the plate. This is the batter who went into the game for Nayeli Ramirez. I'm not sure of her name. See if I can figure that out in between innings. There's a pitch, strike. Number 5, and I don't have a 5 on my roster. One out, 1 in. Swing and a miss. Seven strikeouts for Hyde. There's a strike. And that's a 2 in a row on the strikeouts, and strikeout number 8. Perry Leo, the left fielder, coming to the plate, number 9, and she struck out in the second. The middle of 3 that Hyde struck out in a row. 8 strikeouts for Hyde. 5-1 our score. Central Catholic leads the pitch. High, ball 1. There's a swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. Another swing and a miss on a great rise ball that time from Allie Hyde. And a swing at a ball that was low and a strikeout. 3 straight strikeouts here in the 4th. 9 in the game now for Allie Hyde. So 1 run, no hits, 1 error, nobody left on base. After 3.5, our score here at Delta Park, it is Central Catholic 5, Gresham 1. So up here in the bottom of the 4th for the Central Catholic Rams, it'll be Prettyman, Gracie Hudson, and Sophia Maycutt. Sophia Bean headed back out to the mound. Thanks for joining us here today at Delta Park. Mount Hood Conference action featuring the Central Catholic Rams. It's Rams 5, Gophers 1. Tomorrow night, 6:30, Walker Stadium in Lentz Park. We'll have baseball, Rams and the Gophers. I'll be joined by my broadcast partner, Steve Roberts. All right. Prettyman in the box. She struck out in the second. There's a strike. Rise ball. No balls, one strike. There's a ball hit into center, and in front of the center fielder, goes by her. And throw cut off. Lila Prettyman with the triple. So Rams open up the bottom of the fourth with the triple from Lila Prettyman. There's a strike. Gracie Hudson, the right fielder. She's number 11. She singled in the second. Fakes the bunt. High, ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike. There's a ball down to second. Runner's going to come home, throw over to first. I didn't see the call. The umpires call it first base yet. Rams did score. So Hudson with an RBI on the fielder's choice. He went to first base 4-3. At the plate, Sophia Maycutt. She reached first on an error in the first, singled in the second. Third time up here in the bottom of the fourth. 6-1 now, Rams lead. There's a slow roller to the shortstop, going to have to hurry over to first and out. So the second out of the inning ground out 6-3. And this will bring up Ellie Merlino. Merlino struck out in the first, singled in the second. And there's a little ball hit up towards second and a drop in. Over the second baseman, right in front of the center fielder for a hit. Second hit of the inning for the Rams. Lila Prettyman with a triple. Merlino with a single. She's now 2 for 3, and this brings up Brenda Polito. Outside, ball 1. Polito singled in the first, grounded out in the second. She's 1 for 2. She did score a run in the first. Rams have 2 in the first, 3 in the second, 1 in the fourth. 2 out, 1 on. High. One ball, 1 strike. Bean sets. There's a ball hit down the first baseline, foul. 1-2 the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 out. Runner on first. That's Merlino. Polito, a chopper down to third base. Third base going to go over to first and out. The third out, ground out, 5-3. So the Rams, 1 run, 2 hits, 1 runner left on base. And our score after 4, it is Central Catholic 6, Gresham 1. Top of the 5th coming up. Due up for the Gresham Gophers. It'll be the first baseman, Kendall Gardenhire, then the pitcher, Sophia Bean, and then the center fielder, Allie Downing. 9 strikeouts in the game for Allie Hyde. Let's see if she can get into double figures on strikeouts. Top of the 5th. This is Kendall Gardenhire. She struck out in the 2nd. She was the 3rd strikeout in a row for Hyde. I'm Dave Hall. Thanks for joining us today. Rams are 3-1. Gophers are 2-2. Allie Hyde, the pitcher, outside, ball 1. She struck out Gardenhire in the 2nd. Kendall, the first baseman. In the dirt, ball 2. Two and 0 the count. There's the ball, popped out over the second baseman's head. That drops for a single. Gardenhire with a base hit. So the first batter of the 5th inning on base. This is number 17, the pitcher, Sophia Bean. She singled. She had the only hit of the game until Gardenhire singled there. She singled in the 3rd. So Gardenhire down at first, Bean at the plate. 1-0 the count. Nobody out. Fouled back. There's the ball, hit to right field. That's going to be in foul territory. Took a good chop at that ball that time. I thought it might stay down the line, but it faded foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes. To the pitcher, Sophia Bean. Inside, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Pitch high. The count goes full, 3-2. And Aurora Prettyman wants to go out and talk to Allie Hyde. Top of the 5th, 6-1. Rams lead the Gophers. Oh, and there's the strike, and that is strikeout number 10. Hyde now with 10 strikeouts in the game, 1 out. Top of the 5th, 1 on. 6-1 our score. Hyde had 1 strikeout in the first, 3 in the second, 2 in the third, 3 in the fourth, and now 1 here in the 5th. That's 10. This is Allie Downing, the center fielder, and she struck out in the third. Swing and a miss. 0-2 the count. Fouled back. Hits the screen right in front of us. Count stays 0-2. 0-2, 1 out. Runner down to first. There's a pitch just outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Well, that was a tough pitch to take. Hyde set. Foul ball. Foul tip. Count still, 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. The pitch, swing and a miss. Strikeout number 11. And we'll go back to the top of the order. This is Autumn Gabori Parker. She walked to start the game. High, ball 1. Hyde struck out the side in the first. I'm sorry, struck out the side in the second. Struck out the side in the fourth. Got 2 strikeouts here in the 5th. Fouled back, 1-1 the count. One ball, 1 strike, 2 out, 1 on. 6-1 Rams lead. Top of the 5th. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 out the pitch. Swing and a miss, struck out the side again. Hyde has struck out the side in the 2nd, the 4th, and the 5th, 12 strikeouts. So, no runs. 1 hit, that was a single by Gardenhire. And 1 runner left on base. After 4.5, our score, Central Catholic 6, Gresham 1. What a pitching performance by Allie Hyde. 12 strikeouts in the game, including striking out the side in the 2nd, 4th, and 5th. Due up for the Rams here in the bottom of the 5th. It will be the catcher, Aurora Prettyman, then the pitcher, Hyde, and then Aaliyah Kelly, the first baseman, who homered in the 2nd. Sophia Bean stays out on the mound. Bottom of the fifth. Aurora Prettyman steps to the plate. She grounded out to second base in the first, grounded out to the shortstop in the third. Sophia Bean on the mound. Strike 0-1. Bean has struck out 3. 1 in the first, 2 in the second. High. 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And a called third strike. 4th strikeout of the game for Bean. This brings up the pitcher, Allie Hyde, left-handed hitter. She singled in the first, singled in the third. She's 2 for 2. Foul ball. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Hyde the hitter. Leah Kelly on deck. There's a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. What a day for Allie Hyde. 11 strikeouts through 4. I'm sorry. That's right, 11 through 4. Eleven through 5. She pitched the top of the 5th, right? 11 through 5. Here we go. The pitch, low and away. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Bean has 4 strikeouts. Hyde has 11. There's a foul ball, out of play, down the third baseline. Here comes the pitch, high. The count is full. The count is full. The pitch, another foul ball down the left field line. Three balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. There's a ball hit down the left field line, fair. Hyde going for 2, and a stand-up double. All right, pinch runner into the game, and that is number 10, Feller. She'll go down to second. So runner on second, 1 out. And at the plate, Aaliyah Kelly. Kelly is 1 for 2, but that one was a home run over the fence in the second inning. She fouled out to the first baseman in the third. So 1 for 2, a home run. Open stance, right-handed hitter high. Ball 1, 1-0 the count. We're in the bottom of the 5th. There's the ball, popped up backwards, catcher goes back for it and makes the catch. Kelly pops out to the catcher. This will bring up number 4, Danny Calcano. She struck out in the second, grounded out to the third baseman in the third, 0 for 2. And there's a strike, low and inside, but a strike. No balls, 1 strike. Feller, the runner down to second base. Nine hits in the game for Central Catholic. 1 ball, 1 strike. There's the ball into center field. That's going to drop. Feller turns the corner, headed home, and she'll score. A base hit for Calcano. Seven to 1. Lila Prettyman at the plate. There's a roller to the shortstop and goes through. Base hit. Runner going to move to third. And Prettyman, Lila Prettyman takes second. Two consecutive singles. Now runners at second and third with 2 out. And coming to the plate, Gracie Hudson, number 11. She singled in the second, grounded out to second in the fourth. She's 1 for 2. 2 runners on, high, ball 1. Throw down to third, just back in time. Seven to 1. Runners on second and third, 2 out. 1-0 the count on the hitter. This is Gracie Hudson. Inside, but a strike. Umpire's been giving him that low inside pitch. 1-1. High, ball 2, 2-1. And there's a strike that's going to even the count up at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, 2 on. Runners at first or at third and second. Hanson at the plate. She's 1 for 2 in the game. Bean sets, swing and a miss. Bean struck out 2 that inning. So Rams get 1 run. Let me count the hits here. 3 hits. And 2 runners left on base. At the end of 5, it is Central Catholic 7, Gresham 1. Rams 7 runs, 12 hits. All right, we're going to go to the top of the 6th now. Hyde on the mound for Gresham. She has 11 strikeouts, or 12, I'm sorry, 12 strikeouts. Struck out the side in 3 innings, the 2nd, 4th, and 5th. And she will face Alyssa Smith, the catcher, Malia Alexander, the 3rd baseman, and Elizabeth Tucholsky, the 2nd baseman. Top of the 6th. Well, another inning with Hyde striking out the side would get her to 15. Let's see. She's got 12 for sure. Alyssa Smith is the catcher, and she has 2 of those strikeouts. Gresham has 2 hits. Low, ball 1. A single by Sophie Bean in the 3rd. There's a foul ball. And let's see, I'm looking for the other hit. Oh, there it is. It was a single by Kendall Gardenhire last inning. So Bean and Gardenhire have a single each. That's the only 2 hits Hyde has given up to go with their 12 strikeouts. 1 ball, 1 strike. There's a strike. Fastball right down the middle. Another foul ball, this one way out of play down the first baseline. There's the ball, foul behind the plate. Count stays at 1-2. First hitter here in the top of the 6th, Alyssa Smith. There's a chopper. That's going to be foul ball. Boy, it was right down the line. High. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Okay, thank you.
Another foul ball. Smith, who struck out twice, hanging in there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. There's the ball hit in the gap between center and left. Goes by the center fielder. Smith on her way to 3. And a hold up there. First extra base hit of the game for Gresham. Alyssa Smith. She's down at third. This brings up the third baseman, Malia Alexander. She grounded out to second in the first. Walked in the fourth. And there's a foul ball. Alexander scored the only run of the game so far for Gresham. And if you remember, she scored on a couple of bad throws. In fact, Gresham scored in the fourth. They didn't get a base hit, but scored a run. There's a foul ball back. 0-2. Runner on third, nobody out. 0-2 the count on the hitter. And a changeup that time, just missed. Alexander steps back in the box. The pitch, high and away. 2-2. Hyde put a little extra on that pitch. You could hear the pop into Prettyman's glove. There's a ball hit between first and second. It'll be a base hit and score a run. And an RBI for Alexander. She scored a run and knocked in a run. 7-2. Still nobody out. And this is the second baseman, Elizabeth Tucholsky. She popped out in the first, struck out in the fourth. There's a ball hit foul. Tucholsky steps back into the box. Hyde set. No balls, one strike, nobody out. Runner down to first. 7-2 Rams lead. The bunt, that's going to go foul. Wisely, Merlino let that ball roll foul. No balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and a strikeout. Number 13 for Hyde. So 1 out, 1 on, 7-2 our score, Rams lead. Number 5 at the plate. Outside, ball 1. Top of the 6th. The Owen Softball Complex at Delta Park. Another swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. low. Prettyman fakes the throw down to first. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. There's a ball lined in that same gap again between first and second, and a base hit. No! The throw from the right fielder got her at first. There's a rare play. You see the right fielder throwing out the runner at first.
One more, ladies, one more.
All right, you score that 9-3. 2 out. Runner moves down to second. There's a strike. No balls, 1 strike, 2 out, 1 on. Runner down to second is Alexander. Swing and a miss. Big swing. This is the right fielder, Perry Leo. Prettyman set up on the outside corner that time. I'd put it on the running, right on the money. Leo didn't bite on it. 1 ball and 2 strikes. There's the ball lined right to the shortstop. That's the 3rd out. So 1 run on 1 hit. That's the 3rd hit of the game for Gresham. Our score at the end of 5.5, it is Central Catholic 7, Gresham 2. Gresham 2 runs on 3 hits for the game. 13 strikeouts now for Allie Hyde. Due up here for the Rams in the bottom of the 6th. It will be, we'll go back to the top of the order. The second baseman, Sophia Maycutt, then Ellie Merlino, and then Brenda Polito. Looks like a new pitcher for the Gophers, number 21. Bean had been out there. She was number 17. Okay, number 21. I don't have a 21 on my Gresham roster. If you'll remember or recall or do you not know, the Gresham team actually has some players from David Douglas, 3 players from David Douglas who are playing on the Gresham team. All right, Sophia Maycutt will be the hitter. She reached first on an error in the first and scored. She singled in the second and scored, and she grounded out to the shortstop in the 4th. She's 1 for 2 and reached base on that error and scored 2 runs. Seven to 2, bottom of the 6th. We're at the Owens Softball Complex at East Elda Park. Tomorrow night we'll be at Walker Stadium at Lentz Park for the boys. Between these 2 teams, 6:30 to start time on that. All right, we're set. Sophia Maycutt at the plate. Lays down a bunt. That's going to be foul ball. Saw it bounce foul there in foul territory. 0-1 the count. Maka trying to bunt her way on. RBIs in this game for the Rams. Merlino has 2. Polito has 1. Hyde has 1. Kelly has 1, the home run that she hit. And Gracie Hudson has 1. There's the bunt. Gets it down this time. Pitcher to first and in time. So score that one. Pitcher to first and 1 away. This will bring up Merlino, the third baseman. And the Gresham catcher wants to talk to the pitcher. As I mentioned, this is a new pitcher. All right, 1 out. Bottom of the 6th, 7-2. Gresham behind in this game. Merlino at bat, the left-hander, down in the dirt. Merlino struck out in the first, singled in the second, singled in the fourth. She's 2 for 3. Off-speed pitch, low, ball 2. Two and 0, 1 out. Bottom of the 6th. Central Catholic 7, Gresham 2. High and outside. 3 and 0. Shows the bunt, pulls it back, a strike. Three balls, 1 strike. You can hear the coach calling out those numbers and the pitcher look at the armband she has. Those are coded numbers, depending on the pitch, depending on where you are in the count. And that is ball 4. Merlino down to first base. This will bring up the shortstop, Brenda Polito. Polito, 1 for 3. Low pitch, they're going to throw down to first. Merlino back. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out. There's a pitch, a strike, 1-1. This new pitcher doesn't have the velocity Bean has. There's a chopper down to third, to second, overthrows at second, and the throw back and the force out. Odd play. Chopper to third baseman, threw down to second, went over the second baseman's head, but the runner on first hadn't left the bag. Started down to second, was thrown out by the right fielder. So what that does, it puts Polito down at first base on a fielder's choice. Merlino was out at second. And this is the cleanup hitter, Aurora Prettyman. outside, ball one. Prettyman grounded out to second in the first, grounded out to shortstop in the third, and struck out in the fifth. She's 1 for 3. One ball, no strikes, 2 out. Inside, ball 2. There's a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 out. Prettyman pops it up in the infield high and drops. Everybody kind of just stood there. Runner coming home, nobody covering home. Well, let's see. Let's back up what they're calling this. Nobody touched the ball in the field of play, and it bounced back out of play. It's a foul ball. Okay. We'll send everybody back to where they were. Runner at first. 2-2 the count. That was a foul ball. It bounced out there near the third baseman, spun backwards, spun out. Nobody touched it. So it was a foul ball. Good call by the umpire that time. Three balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. Roar Prettyman at the plate. And walked. Second walk of the inning. So now we have 2 on and 2 out. Hyde coming to the plate. She singled in the third, doubled in the fifth, and scored a run. She is 2 for 3, a run scored and an RBI. And of course, the big stat for her, 13 strikeouts from the mound. She'll step in the box. 2 on, 2 out. There's a ball blocked by the catcher, but gets loose. Runners move up. So runner at third, runner at second. One and 0 should be the count. There's a chopper to second base, fielded it over to first and retired. Ground out 4-3. Let's see, we got no runs. I don't believe we actually had a hit that inning because we had a couple of walks. No hits. 2 runners left on base. At the end of 6, Central Catholic 7, Gresham 2, be the last at bat for Gresham, unless they can get a bunch of runs. Due up for the Gophers. It will be the first baseman, Kendall Gardenhire, then Sophia Bean, and followed by Allie Downing. Gardenhire has one of the 3 hits. She struck out in the 2nd, singled in the 5th, up here to start the 7th. 7-2. Hyde on the mound. Remember, she's got 13 strikeouts going into this inning. Of the 18 outs so far in this game, Hyde has 13 of them by strikeouts. Gardenhire steps in, top of the 7th. 7-2, Rams lead. Gardenhire, she's the daughter of the coach, Casey Gardenhire. High, ball 1. Swing and a miss. Another swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Another swing and a miss. Strikeout number 14 for Hyde. Sophia Bean comes to the plate. She pitched the first 5 innings, had 4 strikeouts herself. In the dirt, ball 1. Bean singled in the 3rd. She has 1 of the 3 hits. Struck out in the 5th. High, ball 2. Low, ball 3. Prettyman wants to go out and talk to Hyde. I imagine the conversation went something like this. Hey, throw strikes. You've already struck out 14. High, walked Bean on 4 pitches. 1 down, 1 on. Bottom of the 7th, 7-2, Rams lead. This is number 15, pinch hitter for Allie Downing, and this is number 15, White. She pinch ran earlier in the game. There's a strike, caught the outside corner. No balls, 1 strike. Foul back. 0-2 the count. Oh, tried to catch the outside corner on that one. Couldn't get White to swing at it. 1 ball, 2 strikes. There's the ball to the shortstop. Takes it at second, over to first. Double play. Wait a minute, no. There's the umpire, and he's down toward second. And he said safe at first. Safe at first on the fielder's choice, out at second. So now 2 out. Actually, the Gresham coach down at first was standing there. I thought he was the umpire, but the umpire had taken a position down toward second to get that double play. Here we go. Foul ball. The hitter is the shortstop. That's Autumn Gabori Parker. She walked to start this game. The ball's 1 strike, 2 out. High, way high. That runner's going to go down to second. 1 ball, 1 strike. Coach Gardner yelling at the hitter, put it in play. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Hide set. The pitch popped up back behind the plate. Count stays at 1-2. Another foul ball. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 out. Pitch and pulled foul down the third baseline. Gabori Parker hanging in there. Runner down on second. Hide set, the pitch, swing and a miss. Strikeout number 15, and this game is over. All right, our final score here at Owens Softball Complex at Delta Park. It is Central Catholic 7, Gresham 2. Central Catholic 7 runs on 12 hits, scored 2 in the first, 3 in the second, 1 in the fourth, and 1 in the fifth. For Gresham, two runs on 3 hits. They scored a run in the fourth and a run in the sixth. The winning pitcher, Allie Hyde for Central Catholic, that last strikeout, that was number 15 in the game. The losing pitcher is Sophia Bean. And so Central Catholic now goes to 4-1, including 3-0 in Mount Hood Conference action. The Gresham Gophers go to 2-3, including 1-3 in Mount Hood Conference action. I want to thank the athletic departments of both schools, the head coaches, Sarah Stouffer at Central Catholic and Casey Gardenhire, the head coach at Gresham, for their help and assistance in getting me information before we started our crew tonight. our director and engineer, Alva Myers, our producer, and around here somewhere, Ryan Johnson. I'm Dave Hall. Again, join us tomorrow night at Walker Field at Lentz Park. We'll bring you boys action, these same two teams, Central Catholic and Gresham. So again, from Owens Sports Complex, softball complex at Delta Park, our final score, Central Catholic 7, Gresham 2. Good evening, everybody.